factories are in the area now. Let them place an attractive ad that will bring you results. If you haven't been contacted yet, call 1-888-891-6925. That's 1-888-891-6925. The Blue Diamond Regional Telephone Directory.
Got the urge to hit the road this summer and do a little camping, but your budget is a little tight?
First project will be the Fiero.
Your exclusive Jingle dealer.
Going to be cut in half.
2008 and 2009 closeout models. Hurry in now while the deals are offered and the selection remains. For RV you can trust from a dealer you can trust at the Willie RV Center, just north of Fuller, at Highway 53 and 54. Online at WillieRV.com.
Here's the KZ. If you watched our last update video, you'll know that we got the shop where we're working on it, and now it's all done. In addition to being the shop is all done and looking great with all kinds of stuff hanging on the walls and being all organized, of course I have started the reverse trike Fiero project. The only one that's out there right now. I even did some more research today and found out that nobody else has done this. So I'm going to be the first one. I'm going to walk you through a little bit of what I've been doing so far. First thing we did, of course, was to drop the motor and tranny transaxle system out, which is all real simple to come out. It was a full 4-bolt operation and cut a couple wires basically. The exhaust even stayed intact on the unit. Once I got that out, I went ahead and cleaned out all the firewall sheeting off the firewall, all the fiberglass crap. And I took out all the fender wells. Let's see if I can get some light in here. Actually, give me 1 second and I'll put a light on. Yeah, that should be a little bit better. Anyway, I took out all the plastic fender wells. I've disconnected the gas tube filler, left the gas door intact. There could be a nice little secret storage cubby. To explain on how some of this idea of my thinking works here is, this cable right here is the original e-brake cable. It's still fully functional, still works on the e-brake along the left side of the driver's seat. I'm going to cut back the sheathing on it so that I actually have some of the cable sticking out, and I'm going to make it so that it hooks up to the existing rear bike brake, so I can use it as a parking brake, e-brake, whatever. The throttle cable comes through the firewall here, and I'm going to be able to hook that up right to my motorcycle carburetors, no problem. Everything comes right through the firewall here, which is fantastic. The shifting was done with cables. And there's 2 cables, one that makes the thing go forward and backwards, and one that makes the stick go side to side. The only cable of the 2 I'll be using is the one for the cable to go forward and backwards, and I'll be mounting the shifting lever on the motorcycle. I'm probably going to be mounting at an upward angle, and then hook a bracket probably over in here somewhere, and that'll allow me to hook onto the cable to be able to push and pull the shifting lever to make it shift. The clutch on this is cable fed. The clutch on the car was hydraulic, so I'll basically just be extending the cable and making the clutch pedal turn into a deal that will pull on a clutch cable instead of the way it is now. I've been dropping the lines off the bottom of the car. I've gotten all the brake lines off. The 2 long ones that you see laying there on the sides, those are the water lines that went up to the carburetor. The lines that are in the center were the air conditioning lines. I'm still going to be dropping all those off. The gas tank goes right down the center of the car. I'll be taking that out because I'm going to be utilizing a lot of that area to hook in the front end of the motorcycle frame. It's steel under here. I didn't think it was, but I don't have any rust. So this car was never driven in the winter, which is fantastic. Up in the front, I've taken out the radiator and the air conditioning. The top radiator support, the bottom radiator support's about ready to get out. I took the spare tire off the car, put it back in the trunk. Took the hood off to do all this because it makes it a little easier. Once I had the hood off, I found out that the nuts or bolts that hold the front end on here, they were right through the plastic, so I just put some extra washers on there, so that'll be nice and solid again. Interior wise, I'm probably going to be taking a lot of the interior out just to start working with some of the stuff, because the motorcycle front end is probably going to come in right there, and I'll have to block it all off with heat shielding again and stuff. But it's really going to be a simple project, and it should be pretty fast. I had been thinking about trying to figure out a way to widen that rear end still, and I just saw another reverse trike on the internet today where they took the hub and made it so that a tire fit into this hub instead of a motorcycle tire, and then I'm assuming they widened the rear swing arm like I was thinking I was going to do, instead of doing like my initial plan where I would be cutting the rim, which would be an awful pain in the ass, and trying to bolt it to another rim. Friend of ours, Matt, we've been over to his farm a few times. That's also Vince's stepson. He brought me this Camaro rim and tire in hopes that we could fit this onto the front end of the Fiero, and the bolt pattern is like 1.5 inches too big, so that won't work. I can stick with the 13s in the front still. That's not that big of a deal. I just have to get some good tires. I only got one good tire right now. But yeah, so this is part 2. We're definitely doing a lot of stuff here, as you can see. And I gave this whole drivetrain here to Randy, the guy with the Indian bike and the custom builder down the road here. He's probably going to make a trike out of this. He's got a V6, an old V6 that he'll throw on this, and then make another trike. So 2 trikes out of 1 car ain't bad. 1 reverse trike, 1 regular trike. I might even donate him this front end so that you can use that front end for that too, because I'm not going to need it. But yeah, I'll do some more video when I get some more stuff done. Thanks for watching, guys.
That's the problem.